So, what is anthropology? Anthro means human, ology is the study of. So, anthropologists study humans. We study their biology, like human evolution. We study language. We study artifacts using archaeology. And we also study culture. Mostly, I work in this culture sphere here. So anthropology is really useful for looking at dance because we use two lenses. And using those two approaches means that it's a more holistic approach to dance. So on the left, we use an Etic approach, which means we really look from the outside. We're looking at the whole picture. What can you learn about this dance by learning about it from the outside? We're looking at the who, the what, the where, the why. And this is where we use movement observation. And then on the right side, we really zoom in close and we use what's called an Emic approach. And that means we're really focused on getting the insider knowledge of the dancers and the culture that they're in. So we're really looking for their kinesthetic understanding, looking for the dancers' bodily understanding of what they're doing. We're also trying to understand what their constructions of the body are, what their concepts of time and space are. And to do that, we use what's called participant observation, where as researchers, we observe and we participate for long periods of time to really get a sense of that body knowledge. So anthropologists use those two approaches, Emic and Etic, inside and outside, to really dig into the function of dance, which I think is something that you guys have been talking about in your other lectures. So we're really trying to figure out what's the role of dance? Why do people do it? What's the purpose? There must be some reason. So I'm going to give you two really quick examples of the functions of dance. The first is Cambodian classical dance. So in the 70s, there's a dictator named Pol Pot, and he gained power and decided to completely wipe out a millennia of Cambodian culture, and he wanted to restart everything. He called it Year Zero. He created a genocide on his own people, and he was killing artists and intellectuals and brainwashing any survivors. And so after the war, a handful of dancers survived and slowly began returning to the capital, and together they were piecing together these cultural dances that Pol Pot had tried to erase. And so today, because of that, there's a real renaissance of classical Cambodian dance, which really functions as a way of remembering and preserving cultural heritage. One other quick example is following the genocide in Rwanda, they set up a local form of restorative justice. It's called the Gacaca courts. And as people give testimony, they use song and dance to explain what happened to them or what they did. And here we see dance functioning as a way of really processing trauma.